30 seconds to get logged into Desmos. Thank you, Mahmoud. Thank you, Arabia. Thank you, Heaven. Heaven, are you coming into school today? Okay, you're just doing APUSH online first. Cool. Okay, I just want to make sure, so I save you a donut. Okay. We should all be logged into Desmos. Thank you. It looks like I have everybody that is here in there. You guys have, as a reminder, today's going to be a normal day. Do now, oral drill, doc analysis, discourse, exit ticket. Make sure, that's not the right button. Make sure you have your February 3rd notes pulled up in addition to your 7.2 reference sheets for your oral drill. Go ahead and transition to slide 3 if you have not done so already. I'm restricting us there for our do now. 5 minutes to complete the do now. 5 minutes to complete the do now. Go ahead and get started. Four more minutes on the do now. 4 more minutes. I'm putting the link to the Desmos back into the chat. Awesome. Thank you, Mike, Giovanni, and Mela for your urgency on the do now responses. 3 more minutes. Focus on what the do now has to say. Two and a half more minutes. Really thorough responses from Giovanni, Mela, Yabdi, and Heaven. You guys have 90 more seconds to finish them up. Awesome. Thank you, Jalasia. Really thorough response. 1 more minute to finish those up. Thirty more seconds to finish up. Go ahead and take the next 10 seconds to finish up. Okay, let's go ahead and take 1 minute to review the do now. Bless you, Takia. Based on the article, why do you think rural voters supported Donald Trump? And is their dissatisfaction valid? So again, 2 pieces. The do now review question, and is their frustration valid? Can I hear from Shakeem and then Mela?
I said that the rural voters shared the common discouragement of immigrants and the importance of Christian values in America as a whole. The valid doesn't sound valid to me, but it probably sounds valid to them because he was the only person that seemed to exemplify their goals and ideologies.
Before we go over to Mela, can I have somebody revoice what Shakeem just said? Yabdi, can you revoice what Shakeem just said? Yabdi, can you unmute and revoice what Shakeem just said? Giovanni, can you revoice what Shakeem just said? The latter part.
Basically how they supported him because they felt as if the immigrants were changing their I just had it. They were basically just changing too much. I forgot at this point, but I had it.
It's all good. Okay, Mela, come on over here and share. As you guys know, we're half remote, half in person. So
So a reason why rural voters voted for Donald Trump was because they didn't think that other Americans shared their same viewpoint, and they thought Donald Trump was the only person that can represent that.
the key theme that I'm hearing is, 1, Donald Trump was the only person catering to what they wanted to hear. And so that's why they were voting for him. Awesome job on that do now. We are now going to head on over to the oral drill. You guys are, as always, are going to have 3 minutes to complete your oral drill chart, and then we will review as a group. Make sure you're utilizing your reference sheets and your class notes. 3 minutes. Go ahead and get started. Awesome urgency from Giovanni, Takia, Mela, Arabia, Leah, Shakeem, Sierra. Two more minutes, 2 more minutes. One more minute to finish up. Make sure you are filling out the chart so that way you can use it during the oral drill. Thirty more seconds. Awesome. Great. Let's go ahead and get started with our do now review. Our oral drill review. First, what is fundamentalism? Giovanni, can you jump in?
I said it was a religious movement that included the Bible and the laws.
Awesome. Thank you. Yes, taking the Bible literally. What is the Red Scare? Arabia.
I said that it was when communists tried to kill everyone who didn't look like a communist, which was basically everybody else except for them.
Flip that around. Were the communists being killed or were the communists killing?
They were killing.
Yes, and it wasn't just killing. What is the Red Scare? Mela, jump on over here. What is the Red Scare?
The Red Scare is when there was an increase in nativism in the U.S.
Awesome. So it's this increase of nativism towards people who are suspected of being communists. What is the Ku Klux Klan? Sierra.
The Ku Klux Klan is an organization that targeted African Americans and Jews and etc.
Thank you for jumping in there, and we are going to go ahead and keep moving. Today, we are going to be doing a new thing that you guys probably did a lot last year. As you know, context is one of those things that we need to keep working on. So what we're going to do is take a minute to brainstorm what are some context and outside evidence key terms that you would want to have in an essay about the 1920s. Take 30 seconds to start brainstorming and submitting and sharing those responses with your fellow classmates through Desmos. 30 seconds to share those key terms. Go ahead and get started. What are some key terms you would want to know about the 1920s? Awesome. Thank you, Jalasia and Sierra, for being the first ones there. Try to identify 2 to 3. Again, just name drop 2 to 3 key terms. And make sure you're clicking that share response button so you can share with your fellow students. Ooh, Soraya, economic boom. It's almost like she's ready to talk about the Great Depression when we come back. I see flappers a lot. That's great. I also see female liberation. Ooh, Comstock laws. Great migration, great for, and Harlem Renaissance. Awesome key terms for talking about African Americans during this time. Temperance movement, that's a big one. No more alcohol in the 1920s unless it's very underground and hidden. Awesome, 10 more seconds. Awesome, thank you, Leah, for jumping in on the Zoom chat with feminism, flappers, Comstock laws, 19th Amendment. Lots of stuff going on for women at this time. Great, go ahead and pause there. So today in your document analysis, you're going to have a different type of activity with the documents. You're going to be writing your significant statement like normal, but you're also going to be identifying the best piece of outside evidence that fits with the document that you're reading. And then you're going to be asked to justify why you picked that outside evidence. So when you read the document, try to figure out which piece of outside evidence you should put in an essay that's utilizing that document. You're going to have 16 minutes to read and annotate these documents, and then we'll come back together for a whole group discourse. You have 16 minutes. I'm going to stop the pacing. There we go. Go ahead and transfer over to the next slide, which has document 1. I'll pause this if we need to. 16 minutes. Go ahead and get started. Make sure you're also writing your significance statement. Awesome job, you guys. We're at 100% for the best piece of outside evidence. Can everybody pause and track Zoom? Go ahead and pause and track Zoom. I have our timer paused. I apologize. I made a mistake. I forgot to put the essential question into the documents. The essential question for today is, what motivated the conservative backlash of the 1920s? So again, what motivated the conservative backlash of the 1920s? I'm also going to type this and put it into the chat. Super sorry about that. The main question will be in the chat from now on, and I'll make sure I fix that for Desmos when we come back from break. 14 and a half minutes. Go ahead and keep going. "13 minutes left. In 30 seconds, I'm going to stop the access to document 1. So that way we can make sure we're moving on and keeping up with our pacing that we'll need for the AP exam. Awesome justification for your outside evidence, you guys. I'm now going to be restricting the screens to just documents 2 and 3. 11 minutes and 40 seconds. So what does that mean? And then read here. What are those words? Mhm. What is the word? So, and this is cleaning the mess. So what motivated the backlash? 10 and a half more minutes. Ten more minutes. 9 more minutes. As a reminder, use your AP strategies. If you are stuck on a document, it's okay. Move on to the next ones. We want to make sure we have that strategy in place before the AP exam in May. You don't need to understand all of them. You need to understand most of them. In 30 seconds, I'll be closing access to document 2 and opening up access to document 4. Seven minutes, 45 more seconds. Seven minutes, 20 seconds left. I want us to pause very quickly. Make sure you're reading the source line for document 3 carefully to fully know who is speaking. Make sure you're fully reading the source line. 7 minutes, 20 seconds. Keep going. Awesome review of document 3 and making those edits in your outside evidence. In 30 seconds, I'm going to stop access to document 3, and you'll have 5 minutes to finish documents 4 and 5. There's a 5th document. Forgot the 5th document in the hard copy. Please use mute myself. Sorry, everybody at home. I did not realize I was not muted. Awesome stamina and endurance with today's documents. I know that they're a bit longer than they typically are. You have 2.5 minutes. This is a great practice for the AP exam. Ninety more seconds to finish up. Great. You now have access to all of the documents from today. Take 1 minute into the Zoom chat. What do you think motivated the conservative backlash of the 1920s? 1 minute in the Zoom chat. Do not press send until I say. 1 minute to type out your response. Go ahead. What motivated the conservative backlash? Again, do not press send until I tell you to do so. Go ahead and press send once you're ready. Thank you, Sierra. Thank you, Shakeem, for starting us off. Take the next 15 seconds to send those responses. Thank you, Soraya. Thank you, Giovanni. Okay, take 10 seconds, send whatever you have, even if it's not done. Make sure you're responding and sending it. Thank you, Leah. Thanks, Evan. Can I hear from Soraya, and then Giovanni, and then Shakeem? Sorry, Soraya and I are in the same room. So if we can start Giovanni, and then I'll have Soraya come up to my computer, and then Shakeem.
I said fundamentalism heavily motivated the conservative backlash because fundamentalism was increasing and they were using it for like the KKK, and with the laws they weren't very constitutional to everybody.
Okay, go ahead and build on that, Soraya.
I agree with Gigi, and I like to add that since they took the Bible literally and stuff, it makes sense that they don't want people to be like not following the Bible and stuff.
Thank you, Soraya. Okay, and go ahead and jump in, Shakeem.
I agree. I'm sorry, Jim. And I said they believe that issues of America would be better with conservative ideas backing it up.
Yes, so I've heard this theme of fundamentalism in their conservative ideas. What does it sound like? Drop in the chat. What does that sound like? They're favoring conservatism and fundamentalism. Take 30 seconds in the chat. Ten more seconds in the chat. And send whatever you have. Go ahead and make sure you're sending that stuff in the Zoom chat so that way you guys can get the participation. Thank you, Takia. Thank you, Shakeem. That's a lot of historical contextualization. Okay, we're gonna pause there so that way you guys have enough time on your exit ticket. Make sure you guys are using these documents in your evidence, and please remember to paraphrase your evidence so that way you can get the evidence point and connect the evidence to your claim. Okay, go ahead and transition to the exit ticket. It's the last slide. I'll go ahead and send you guys there now. You should have access to all of the documents as well. Chat me if you have any questions. Once you submit your exit ticket and today's class packet, you'll be free to go. Go ahead and get started. Awesome, thorough thesis statement from Shakeem. Four more minutes to follow our AP pacing.
Oh, I'm unmuted. Hi, guys. Nobody said hi to me. All right. I know. Hey, Jelly. Hey.
Awesome job, you guys. Thank you, Soraya, Shakeem, Mela, and Sierra. Shakeem and Sierra, you guys are all good. And also, if you're in the building, you guys can go ahead and log off of Zoom. Okay, we'll take one more minute to make sure we're staying in with our pacing. Please remember to turn in the class packet on your way out. Thank you, Leah. You are free to go. Have a wonderful break. And she's gone. Okay, that is 8:50. It's okay if you guys still need to finish up. Just know that that's about what your pacing would be for the AP exam. You wouldn't want to spend more than 8 minutes writing a paragraph. Thank you, Jalasia. You're free to go. Thank you, Mahmoud. You're free to go.
Pulling up, rolling down your window, talking.
Awesome. Thank you, Shaquasia, Kayla, Sakina, Arabia. Thank you guys so much for engaging from home. Please make sure you guys are turning in that packet on your way out and submitting that exit ticket. I'm going to go ahead and end the call so that way you guys have the chance to transition to your next class. Please finish. This exit ticket is being graded. Have a great rest of your day and have a wonderful break. Please stay safe. Okay, I will see you guys when we come back.